Hey guys, it's Tricky Nick here. Today I thought I'd do a Mario Kart 9 video and discuss everything I want to see in the next Mario Kart game. And I thought who better to bring on the channel than the unofficial Mario Kart 9 aficionado, Demeech. So if you want to introduce yourself, Demeech.
Hey, what's up guys, Demeech here, and I am the Mario Kart 9 aficionado. I've been wanting this game for years now, and my whole channel has a lot of Mario Kart 9 videos. I actually did one, which is a bunch of concept art. It's called Mario Kart 9 The Ultimate Mario Kart. So I'm honored to be here to discuss what we want from Mario Kart 9 with Tricky Nick.
Thank you. So, what would you like to start it off with?
So the first thing I want to start off with in Mario Kart 9 is the biggest problem I have with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and that is the character roster. You're trying to tell me that we can have all the Koopalings, Pink Gold Peach, and Baby Rosalina, but we can't have Diddy Kong Birdo or Funky Kong? Get out of here. And the problem with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's roster, and I mean, it was worse in 8, but it's not great in 8 Deluxe, is that there are barely any new Mario characters. The ones that they chose are the guest characters, and while there's no problem with guest characters if the roster is good, it's just a really underwhelming roster. So for Mario Kart 9, I want the roster to be great again, just like it was in Mario Kart Wii, and most recently Mario Kart Tour. That roster is amazing.
Yeah, so what I thought, I agree with you. I think that we should have every character from every previous Mario Kart in the roster, including the arcade games, because I know you're a huge fan of those. But I think we should also have new characters too, and some ones that I'm like very adamant about are MC Ballyhoo, the Flipnote Studio Frog, and Marty the Green Thwomp. Along with that, I think the Baby and Metal characters could be costume variants of like their respective characters. So like say Metal Mario is a costume for Mario and Baby Mario is a costume for Mario as well. I also think it would be really cool if you could import your Animal Crossing New Horizons villager into the game as like a racer, like kind of what you do with your Miis. And I also think Nintendo could begin to incorporate a couple more series into the game, namely Kirby and Captain Falcon, but keep the roster mostly Mario Kart characters.
See, I'd be fine with that, and you had a really cool idea with the Flipnote Studio Frog. Flipnote, I really want that game back on the Switch, so hopefully if the Switch Frog gets a stylus, we could see it again. And I see you watched my Mario Kart 9 The Ultimate Mario Kart video, because I did throw in Marty the Green Thwomp.
Yep.
It'd be a really cool callback to Mario Kart 64, actually having him playable, kind of like what they did with Penta Penguin and Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel.
Yeah. I've watched pretty much every single one of your Mario Kart 9 videos, so you might see a couple ideas here and there that are similar.
But I will say with the Babies and Metal characters, you know, I'm fine with them having different character slots, as long as the roster of Mario characters is good. So the problem is, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has a terrible reputation when it comes to the roster. Because you have characters like Pink Gold Peach and Baby Rosalina, one, you're missing the fan favorites. If we have all the fan favorites and a ton of new characters, I don't think people would be up in arms when we get Baby Purple Amethyst Waluigi. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that. I guess that's true. As long as there are still interesting characters in the roster and everything, then it really wouldn't be a problem to have them in their own spot. One more group of characters that I wanted to talk about. I'm not sure if you would want these in. I don't think I would, but what about the Broodals from Super Mario Odyssey?
Oh, anything Super Mario Odyssey, I'd love to have in Mario Kart 9. In fact, I wish they did more with Mario Odyssey and the spin-offs. I mean, we kind of had New Donk City with New York Minute, but it was New York, not New Donk City. But seeing the Odyssey characters and the models in Mario Kart 9, that would be super cool. But I understand why you don't want them, because I'm guessing you probably have PTSD from all the Koopalings in Mario Kart 8.
Yeah. I mean, I am a huge Morton fan, obviously, by my profile picture, but the Koopalings aren't really the best Mario Kart characters. So I think I could go without the Broodals and the Koopalings.
I mean, as long as Morton and Roy are there, I think it's good.
Yeah.
But I'm fine with the Koopalings. I don't see a problem with them. Mario Kart Tour managed to have the Koopalings and a great roster, so they could definitely do that for Mario Kart 9.
Oh yeah, they could definitely pull off a good roster with the Koopalings and the Broodals. I really hope there's just a really huge roster for Mario Kart 9. That's my main point, what I want to get across.
I mean, with Mario Kart, they could definitely do it because it's not like Smash Bros. Where everyone has a unique moveset and you need to balance the game accordingly. No, with Mario Kart, it's usually just weight classes. Or what they could do is they could have carts have the stats while the characters are more cosmetic. I think that's what they did in DS. Oh, I mean, there were some slight stat variations, but you could use every character with every cart. So it wouldn't seem like an impossible task to have a huge roster.
Yeah, speaking of DS, I want to make a little bit of a transition over to Karts. I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion, but I really want the preset Karts to return rather than the specific customizations seen in 7 and 8. I really never liked the options for Karts compared to the Karts that we see in Mario Kart DS. I think that Mario Kart 8's and Mario Kart 7's Karts are just a little ugly.
Well, it depends what cart you're choosing, but I totally agree with you there because when you have too many options,
Really?
it does become a little bit confusing sometimes. So it would be nice to have some preset options already available, but I do think the customization should be a thing. Maybe have it like Crash Team Racing where you can change the paint job, add stickers, stuff like that.
Yeah, that kind of thing I would be fine with, but I just don't really like having to pick my car, my wheels, my glider all before a race. I kind of just want to be able to have some carts laid out for me with like all preset items, and I just pick one and get to racing.
Yeah, I totally agree with you there because Mario Kart, you just want to get into the game. And to be honest, after playing Mario Kart 8 for all these years, I never really got into the customization thing.
Yeah,
I
me
mean,
neither.
you can make some cool looking combinations, but I just always either go for standard everything, gold everything, or the sport bike with standard tires, and I choose a random glider that looks nice. Usually the gold glider or the Wario glider.
Yeah, my viewers know this about me, but I typically go Morton in a clown car with monster tires, and I call it the thick car.
Yeah, of course. Well, he has the clown car in Smash Bros.
Yeah.
So it only makes sense.
Do you have something that you'd like to transition to?
So when it comes to Mario Kart and the karts, I was thinking about bringing back bikes from Mario Kart Wii. And not the bikes from Mario Kart 8, which are pretty much just like karts. I'm talking about bringing back the bikes with the wheelies, the inside drift, and just overall being faster and having advantages over bike or karts. Stuff like that. What do you think?
I definitely think that bikes, like the Mario Kart Wii type of bikes, should make a return. That was actually one of the ideas I had listed in my concepts. I really love how wheelies would make you go faster in Mario Kart Wii. It was a little broken, so I think it could use some balancing if it came back, but I really love that concept.
What they gotta do with the bikes is that they were a little OP in Mario Kart Wii, so I would give the karts another advantage compared to bikes, so it would balance it out. Because the only advantage that karts had were you could drift 2 times or get a turbo speed boost. But with the bikes, it's just they're so much better in Mario Kart Wii. So they'd really have to balance it.
I totally agree with that. I think Mario Kart 9 should make the wheelie return and all that good stuff from Mario Kart Wii.
Yeah, I totally agree with you there that it should be a thing. And it has to be like Mario Kart Wii. A lot of people would be excited about it. And speaking of things that should come back, what do you think of a Mario Kart Ultimate where it includes every track or at least most from the Mario Kart series?
I really like that idea. Having all of the... Well, maybe some of the Super Mario Kart courses could get removed because there's like 5 of the same track a lot of the time. It just kind of gets a little cluttered. But maybe having like a Grand Prix for each previous Mario Kart game and having 4 tracks from each previous Mario Kart game in every Grand Prix could be a good idea. Or maybe they just have each game and literally every single course from it, and then a wide variety of new courses as well. Since games like Mario Kart Wii had tracks that reference popular titles on the console, I think that there should be new courses based on popular Nintendo Switch titles. So maybe have like a Luigi's Mansion 3 track where we drive through the hotel. Tiny Kart Big House to reference Mario Kart Live Home Circuit. Have some Mario Odyssey tracks like I think it was Luncheon Lane that you had in your video. Maybe even a track from Paper Mario Origami King, since we saw a Kart at the start of that game. And then for returning courses, like you said, I want all the ones from the previous games.
I mean, you just said exactly what I thought pretty much, because like you said with the Super Nintendo, and I would say even some of the GBA tracks, you know, there are a lot of different variations. So if they did a Smash Ultimate and included a lot of the most memorable tracks as when it comes to courses in that game, or stages, I mean, then yeah, I think that'd definitely be really cool, but since it's been so long since Mario Kart 8, or since we had a new Mario Kart, it would be nice to have a lot of new tracks. Again, pretty glad you remembered Luncheon Lane, because I was actually playing Custom Track Grand Prix the other day, and they had a course like that. And,
oh, really?
You know, the thing with Mario Kart, yeah, it's really cool. And it's also going to appear in the Mario Kart Wii video I'm posting tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. But the thing with Mario Kart nowadays is that I don't feel like the tracks take enough inspiration from actual Mario games. Super Mario Kart isn't a good game to play anymore. I mean, I'm just going to be honest, it's not a really fun experience. But it did take from Super Mario World, and it did it well, because the tracks, it has inspiration from that game. We don't really see that much with Mario Kart anymore. We never had a Mario Galaxy track, a 3D World one, or a Super Mario Odyssey track. So if they could have some Odyssey tracks, or like you said, even other Switch games like Origami King, maybe if they're doing the stuff with other characters like Link, they could have a Zelda Breath of the Wild track.
Ooh. I like that idea.
That'd be really cool. Let me think of some other Switch games. Maybe have a Mario and Rabbids one, although that's more third party, but I just love that game. Luigi's Mansion 3?
Yeah. Yeah, that I would really like to see drive through the hotel, since there were so many different areas. One more thing I wanted to talk about with courses. What do you think of adding like weather or like sunset variations of every single course?
See, the thing is that kind of happened in Mario Kart Arcade GP, but the only difference is they were considered to be new tracks or other tracks, but you know, if they have variations that correspond with your time or the weather, that'd be super cool. Like, it depends what we're talking about. Will it cause gameplay changes, or just change the look of the track?
I think having it cause gameplay changes would be better, because otherwise it's kind of just the same thing. But I really like what you said about having the course have the same weather as your local area, because like I'm just imagining myself like snowed in, like a blizzard, and I'm just playing Mario Kart and it's just snowing down on me and the track's slippery. I feel like that would be kind of cool.
See, that can't happen with me, so with the weather, maybe that's not a good idea, so you could experience everything. Because if you live somewhere where it doesn't snow,
yeah,
or maybe they can have an option for that. So, the thing is, I think it would best be an option, because with Mario Kart, you know, if there's too many weather changes and stuff like that, you're not going to get good at the courses like you usually would, because it's kind of situational. So I think there should be an option to turn it off. But having the weather idea is really cool, especially, you know, stuff like the blizzard you were talking about. I would say, like, maybe a sunset could change some of the gameplay. Like, Mario Kart Arcade had a sunset track, and it looked great.
I believe Super Circuit did too.
Oh, Sunset Wilds? Yeah, Sunset Wilds is my favorite
course.
track in that entire game. I'm really shocked they remade it in Mario Kart Tour, because I thought we'd have to wait until Mario Kart 9 for that, but no. Mario Kart Tour does what Mario Kart 8 don't.
I know, I'm so surprised with Mario Kart Tour, honestly. I mean, it's a little loot boxy and gacha mechanics and all that not so great stuff, but they got some good rosters and tracks and everything.
Yeah, that's what's really surprising about it, because most of Nintendo's mobile games are just stripped down versions of their console games, but Mario Kart Tour, not only is it great, but it can actually be better than a lot of the console Mario Karts.
Yeah, it's just a very surprising game overall, but what do you think about for items you want to see in Mario Kart 9? I personally, obviously, I know we're going to see the Nutty 9 and all the items we've already seen, but I think the POW, the Thundercloud, and the Mega Mushroom should come back, because they were really unique items that were lots of fun, and they really added to the chaos of the game, because sometimes you'd get an item and you'd have to be like, oh no, I don't want this item, which you don't really have that anymore, other than like the coin, I guess. I also...
The coin.
the coin. Oh, that's a whole nother video. But one new item that I had a little concept for was Cappy. And I guess it could temporarily capture the cart in front of you, and then you could control them to go off the road. This is seen in Beach Buggy Racing, and they did it pretty well, actually. And I thought it was a pretty cool item, but you don't really see it in a lot of other kart racing games.
That sounds like a pretty cool concept for an item, but I think Cappy would be a character instead of just an item. But it could work. I could see that happening.
Yeah, I mean, Cappy is honestly just like the item part of it. Aesthetically, it could really be anything, but that was just like the concept I had with Cappy. But I think Cappy should be a racer, that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, he had a big role in Super Mario Odyssey, so I think he should be a driver instead of just an item. But going on to some new item ideas, I think this one's a long time coming. The Mini Mushroom. Do you think that should return? Or, well, it was in the arcade games, but it never appeared in an actual mainline game.
The Mini Mushroom. I mean, I can assume it makes you smaller, but is that just like to fit through smaller areas, or what does that do exactly?
So with the Mini Mushroom, what it does is that if you throw it at a player, they shrink. So kind of like lightning, but it's...
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that would be a good mid to upper level item, but not really as good for the more last place racers. But I think that would actually be a good item to bring to the game.
Oh, and I remember you talked about bringing back the POW block Lightning Cloud and the Mega Mushroom. I think the Mega Mushroom and Thundercloud can stay, but I think the POW block, it didn't really have that much of a purpose, because it's just a weaker version of Lightning.
Yeah, you can also, if you just learn the timing, you can kind of just dodge it. So, I mean, that one I could go without, but Thundercloud and Mega Mushroom would be really fun to have back.
Well, the Mega Mushroom did come back in Mario Kart Tour, so I think it's here to stay. Thundercloud would be really cool. I actually love that item. And another thing I was going to bring up when it comes to items returning, do you think we should see the long-awaited return of the fake item box? Because that hasn't been in Mario Kart since Mario Kart Wii.
Oh yeah, definitely. I love that item, but sometimes it's kind of hard to use when you're only racing computers. But when you're racing with real players, depending on how the item looks, it could actually be a really good or a really bad item.
If they have it look like it did in Mario Kart DS, where it looks similar enough to a real item box, but not that similar to the point where you get confused, I think that's great. But if it's like Mario Kart Wii, where you can clearly tell, oh, the fake item box is a red box, it's clearly fake, then yeah, it's useless. Also, it should have the functionality of being able to dodge shells. Like the banana and green shell can do that, but the fake item box can't? That's kind of weird.
Yeah, I completely agree with what you said, honestly. The fake item box, it all comes down to whether it looks similar to the item boxes or different. Like in DS and Wii, DS looked a lot like the same, and Wii was much different. But I never really thought about it blocking other items, but that would probably make sense, wouldn't it? I think that'd be a good idea.
Yeah, that's a problem I had with the fake item box, which is why I didn't really want it to return, because the problem with it is, I mean, if it looks obvious, people are going to dodge it unless they drive into it by accident, or, you know, it's just you can't block shells with it, so it's kind of useless. So it was the coin before the coin, although maybe a little bit more useful.
The coin. Yeah, it was a little more useful depending on how it looked, but transitioning to another feature from Mario Kart DS that I think should return is mission mode. That was a really fun game mode where basically you would complete some missions on tracks, and you would fight the boss at the end of every couple of levels. And I just thought that was really fun, and they never did it anywhere other than DS and the arcade games.
Yeah, I agree with you there. But instead of mission mode, how would you feel about an actual story mode similar to Crash Team Racing or Diddy Kong Racing, where there's, it doesn't have to be a major story or anything, but just a little storyline to connect everything together, a hub world, and you'll be able to play all these missions. So I'm assuming you've played either Diddy Kong Racing or Crash Team Racing, right?
Yes, I have played Diddy.
Yeah, so something like that in Mario Kart would be amazing. In fact, I don't know why Mario Kart's the only kart racer that doesn't have it. Even Sonic Team Racing has it.
Yeah, I feel like they kind of have it all set up. They have good guys, they have bad guys. They have it all, there already. Why wouldn't they make a story out of it? Maybe have Bowser, Waluigi, Wario, Donkey Kong, like all the bad guys teaming up on all the good guys, and maybe you have to stop them from, I don't know, destroying the Mario Kart track. I don't know.
Or they just kidnap Peach. They could always use that plot again.
Yeah, they could always pull that.
I don't think it really matters what the story is. Just having something connected together with a hub world and, just feeling like an adventure, that'd be something really cool for Mario Kart. So do you think even if there wasn't a traditional mission mode like in DS, that would be even better? Or you really like the just select a mission, get into that, go race the boss at the end?
Honestly, I think a story mode would just basically make that more evolved. I think a story mode would be better, but I think it's basically just mission mode with like more of a purpose. And I think it would be a good idea.
Yeah, I totally agree with you there. Now, going on from mission mode into something that's completely different, I know you mentioned that it did have a kind of mission mode, but what do you think about arcade content in Mario Kart 9? Because Nintendo doesn't seem to acknowledge these games even exist. I mean, we don't even have a spirit for Pac-Man and a kart in Super Smash Bros. So it's clear Nintendo pretends these games don't exist. We do see some influence, like the Thundercloud originally appeared in Arcade GP, and you know how Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart Tour, they kind of have a little bit of influence from the games because Namco helped develop them. What do you think about seeing some tracks from the game, the characters, stuff like that?
I am all for that because I obviously barely played the arcade games, especially this year of all the years. The Dave & Buster's near me, I haven't gone to very often, but when I do, I'm always sure to play Mario Kart Arcade. I believe GPDX, I believe it is now.
Yeah, they have DX now.
Yeah, the arcade Mario Kart games are a lot of fun, and I think bringing tracks in, and maybe even some of the items, elements, maybe even an announcer, like Justin Berti, was that his name?
Yeah, let's bring Justin Berti into Mario Kart 9.
Yeah, Justin
That'd be
Berti
great.
from Mario Kart 9, baby.
But yeah, with the arcade games, they're so different compared to the other Mario Kart games, but with some of their tracks, they're a little bit simplistic, but what Mario Kart does with retro tracks now, giving them a complete overhaul, they could do some really cool stuff with it.
Yeah, they really could. There's a lot of untapped potential there for Mario Kart Arcade. Bringing it back to another early 2000s Mario Kart game, I think a Double Dash mode should come to Mario Kart 9. Have both the best of both worlds.
Oh man, I've been wanting this for a very long time. I think there should be an option for single and double carts. I think a lot of people want a sequel or something like Double Dash again. And considering the roster this game could have, that would be amazing. Could you imagine Funky Kong and Waluigi? Life can't get better than that.
Yeah, that would be really cool. I've barely played Double Dash, but from what I have, it's been a lot of fun. But I feel like if Mario Kart 9 was only Double Dash, it would feel like a little bit too much of a copy. So I think having both would be a good balance.
Yeah, I would agree with you there. Now, speaking of Double Dash, do you think special items are going to return for Mario Kart Tour? because I think it's inevitable that they will return because it gives characters more meaning. And just overall, I mean, Double Dash had special items, the arcade games had it, Tor has it. You think this could be the first time we see special items in a mainline game since, I would say, Double Dash?
I do, but not in the sense that every character has their own item. I think it would more so be, since the roster would probably be so large, I think it would probably be like there are like 10 special items and certain characters get one of those certain items rather than every character gets their own unique item.
I mean, that's kind of what they do, because Mario and Luigi have the Fire Flower, Donkey Kong and I think the Morton Koopa have the Giant Banana in Mario Kart Tour.
Yeah.
So, they probably are going to go that route. I think it'd be cooler if everyone had their own specific special item, but, you know, having them in the first place is a really good idea. It brings more strategy to the game and really makes you think of what character to play as other than them just being your favorite.
Yeah, I agree. I think it would be difficult to give every character their own specific item, but it would really make the game more complex and strategic, and I would like that.
But yeah, that seems like a pretty cool idea to have a Double Dash mode, along with the special items.
Yeah. Okay, so another out there idea. One of my friends, PK on YouTube, suggested that 2D racing segments would be really cool. Like have it like in Super Mario Odyssey where you travel into a 2D pipe. I feel like it would slow down the game a little bit, but that could actually be pretty cool. What do you think about that?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't like that idea. I think with Mario Kart, you really just get into the racing as it is. Maybe if it were like a separate mode or just a mission or something in story mode, that'd be okay. But if it were incorporated into the tracks, I don't think I would really like that.
Yeah, I guess that's pretty fair, honestly. Maybe have it as like some of the levels in the story mode would be a better idea. But I think it would really slow down racing and make it a little bit too complicated for a casual player.
Yeah, I mean, even Super Mario Kart, it was like a semi 3D racer. Tried to do something with Mode 7, but if we had a game like Rally X before Super Mario Kart with Mario characters, I think, okay, that'd be a neat callback, but there really doesn't seem to be much of a point having that. Again, I respect the idea and everything, it's just I don't think it would work that well when you're playing the races. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah, something else that I think you're a little bit adamant for, that I don't think is such a great idea, is a VR version of Mario Kart for Mario Kart 9. Because that would make it a lot less accessible to like a more casual fan base. And Nintendo really hasn't done the best with VR.
Like, what are you talking about? Having VR being an optional mode or having it be a main
No,
part of the game?
like having VR as the main way to race. Because I feel like it would be a
Oh,
little bit unfair to have it someone's in VR and somene's not. But maybe that could work.
no, that sounds like a really bad idea, just having it be the main mode, but I was thinking more of an option. You know, a separate mode that you could play in VR.
Yeah, I could see that. That probably would work pretty well. I feel like it would make for some great first person. Like it'd be really fun to race in first person.
Yeah, that was my idea, because Mario Kart Arcade GP VR exists, and it could work. It's just, you know, with VR and Nintendo, they don't really go together. Kind of like oil and water and a good year in 2020. So, I see where you're coming from. Because I got the Labo VR thing. It didn't even have a head strap, which you had to awkwardly put up to your face. And it wasn't fun to use, so I just got one with a head strap. And it's more fun to play that way, but, you know, the Switch's screen isn't high enough of a resolution to look good. It's just, it's fun to mess around with, but I can't see a lot of people getting into that VR like they would with something like PlayStation VR, but I mean, this is $40 VR we're talking about compared to over $400 VR.
Yeah, that's true. So I have one more mode that I wanted to introduce into the Mario Kart 9 concept, and that is Item Rain. I don't think this is in any of the main line except for Mario Kart Wii with CTGP, but I could be wrong on that. Item rain mode is basically random items fall from the sky, and I feel like it would be a really fun, chaotic game mode to have. What do you think about that mode?
That sounds like it could be really fun. It adds a new challenge to the gameplay. As long as there aren't too many blue shells, I'd be fine with that. So if they had stuff like banana peels and just shells raining on the course, that'd be a lot of fun. I mean, it didn't rain from the sky, but Baby Park was kind of like that with all the chaotic items.
Yeah. Do you like Baby
But
Park as a track? This is a little off topic, but
I do. I like it in Mario Kart Double Dash and Mario Kart 8. The one in
thank
DS
you.
was kind of boring, but it's a little bit chaotic, but that's what makes it so much fun.
My thoughts exactly. I'm a huge supporter of Baby Park, and like none of my friends like it. So I just wanted to know your thoughts on that. But I think for item rain, each item would probably have to have a certain limit to balance it out.
Yeah, I would agree with you there.
I almost forgot. So another concept for Mario Kart 9, I mentioned it when we were talking about the roster. It would be the costume shop. That would basically be a shop where you could buy things like, I don't know, Taxi Wario, or like Gold Dry Bowser.
It was Taxi Waluigi, by the way.
Oh, my bad. But I think another way
Yeah, you're messing with the biggest Waluigi fan here.
Uh, I mean, no disrespect, sir. I mean, no disrespect. But I think that costumes could also be won by maybe winning tournaments online, or like getting to certain what was it, VR? Is that what it's called? The point system for online Mario Kart?
Yeah.
Yeah, so something like Mario Tennis Aces, how you get like 2,000 points a month and you unlock costumes, but have that for Mario Kart. I think that could be really cool.
Yeah, the costumes definitely need to come back, and like we were talking about earlier with the metal characters and baby characters, I don't consider those costumes because they have different weight classes and the babies have different designs, but if they have the costumes like they did for Mario Kart Tour and you could win them in tournaments and just be able to unlock them, I think that'd be really cool. In fact, going on from that, do you think it's going to be like Mario Kart Tour where you have a different tour every 2 weeks and different tracks to play and stuff like that? Because here's what I think. I think that there will be a base selection of tracks in the game that you could play anytime, but I do think there will be stuff like tournaments, stuff like Mario Kart Tour had, new character updates every 2 weeks or so, stuff like that.
I think that would be a really good idea. Kind of like how Fortnite used to update their game every 2 weeks. Not to be those people, but I think
Fortnite's a good example.
Yeah, I think having an update every 2 weeks, maybe like rather than having everything come out at once, which I mean Nintendo kind of does sometimes, where they release a game that's not fully finished and then add some stuff. But for this, I'm thinking more like have everything and then add more every couple of weeks.
Yeah, exactly. So kind of like Smash Bros, except, I mean, that was DLC where you get a character over a few months, but where it's a complete game, but everything else is just a bonus.
Yeah, I think it would honestly be really cool to release Mario characters like they do with Smash characters. I think that would be kind of cool.
Like have a reveal trailer and everything. That'd be cool, but
yeah, like have for example, like Funky Kong returning, Mario Kart reveal trailers. I think those would be really cool.
Yeah, it would be. It's just, if they're gonna add a lot of characters, it'd probably get expensive to do the full-on CGI cutscene reveals, although they could kind of do something in between, like they did with Piranha Plant's reveal.
But yeah, it would get kind of expensive, so maybe they shouldn't do that. But do you have any other concepts you want to share about Mario Kart 9?
Honestly, I think I about covered everything that I needed to say about what I want to see in Mario Kart 9. I think a lot of your ideas were really cool. Again, there were some that I was a little iffy on, but that's what makes these discussions fun, because it gives us something to talk about, discuss, and just overall, with Mario Kart 9, I see a lot of potential, and they could really make this the ultimate Mario Kart.
Yeah, one more thing I wanted to ask you. Do you think that Funky Kong Flame Runner will come back?
You know, I think so. He came back in Tour, and if bikes are coming back, they might as well bring back the Flame Runner.
Alright, there you have it, folks. Official confirmation from the unofficial Mario Kart 9 aficionado that Funky Kong Flame Runner is coming back.
You got it.
Alright, well, I had a lot of fun doing this, Demeech. Would you like to advertise your channel real quick before we end this video off?
I'm just gonna say this. Your #1 destination for Mario Kart content. I cover Mario Kart 9. I have a whole series covering every Mario Kart game called Mario Kart Origins. The next episode of Mario Kart Origins will probably be up by the time this discussion's posted. So check that out, it's covering Mario Kart Wii. And you know, if you just love Nintendo content Mario, make sure to subscribe to both of our channels.
Yep. I can vouch for him. He does do a lot of Mario Kart stuff, but if you haven't already checked him out, be sure to go do that. I know a lot of my fans are already fans of you, but if you guys aren't already, be sure to check him out with the link in the description.
Alright, thank you for having me as always, and I really enjoyed doing this discussion. It was a lot of fun. And
Me too.
as always, keep calm and Dada on.